You heard me right. Type Soul, the game that was beyond recovery, dead in it, rolling in its grave, has climbed its way back out of the depths of the abyss and is making an explosive return back onto the Roblox anime scene. This game was down 3-1 with everything against itself, and somehow with the addition of a new development team, they have been updating the game consistently and are excited to re-release the game supposedly today, which is March 30th, the time I'm making this video, on some, I don't even know, 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers type of timing. Chaotic has thrown a lob off the backboard to Central Booming to save the Soul Society. Like, this is ridiculous. I never thought this would happen in a million years. Jokes aside, why should we even be interested in playing this game again after literally everything that happened? Because it was pretty bad. So, first of all, from what we've heard, Central Booming has brought in an entirely new group of devs, including big names like Nova Prime, to help him ensure consistent updates. He also mentioned consistent updates in his interview with Nano Prodigy, mentioning ideally a once-a-week update schedule, very similar to how Deep Woken does it.
Alright, the next question is, once the whole game releases again, how frequent do you want these updates to come out?
We're probably gonna do weekly, like Deep. But if it's not a weekly, it'll be 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay. A lot of updates, man.
Probably not as much content as Deep Woken does, but you get the point. And literally just look at this new menu they've made. If that does not scream quality, then I don't know what does. Not only is Type Soul making a comeback, but they've added a massive amount of content for us to enjoy already, including a polished ranked 1v1 game mode, reworked abilities such as Shunsui Shikai, and many new abilities in the works. I saw Love Volstanditch, I don't know what it is, it's like the chompy one where the girl eats stuff. And they're also mentioning new clan war game modes in the works, and just so many things that they're just developing on the side that have already been being developed, not just planned. And if you're a part of the majority, like myself, that quit the game before the addition of stuff like Segunda and all these things towards the end of the game's run, such as clan wars, then you also have a lot of new content to go back and play through. The best thing about this comeback is the clear passion you can see the developers putting in. Like, literally just watch this clip.
And with the new loading screen, people have been wondering if the whole UI for the game is going to get an overhaul. So your inventory, when you open up the menu too and everything like that, is that getting a UI overhaul?
Yeah, the new UI is completely just that was to show that the production of what's coming. There's gonna be new stuff, just genuinely a new UI, new skills, new everything. Because we just want people to see the effort.
Okay.
I genuinely looked at the Type Soul group the other day at just a random time. It was probably 4 days ago. And I kid you not, a majority of the owners, developers, interns, and contributors were all in Roblox Studio. Now, obviously, not all these people were necessarily working on Type Soul, but it's a good sign of the activity to come for the game. Literally, just look at some of these sneaks that I've been putting on the screen, and tell me the effort is not there. More specifically, it seems like these developers are focusing on quality of life niche aspects of the game, such as not getting 0 drops from a clan war, which Central Booming mentioned in his interview with Nano Prodigy, and just little things like that that don't really change much about the game, but make it much more enjoyable for the player. These devs are insanely passionate about what they're doing, and you can tell by the quality of work they're putting in, not just making new abilities like they were before the game died, so people would end up spending more money on rerolls, but actual content to make the game look polished and make the game fun so people want to play it. They're even taking steps towards making Captain and Espada spots accessible to normal players, and making those CC players that do have those specs not as overpowered, because Central Booming mentioned that only the King of Hueco, Almighty, and the head captain would still have specs. The the titles would just be stats like health and Ryatsu. They're finally transitioning the game away from the CC game that the previously open type Soul still kinda was, which was one of my major complaints with the game. Alright, to wrap this up, I'm just really excited for the game's comeback, because if they don't fumble the bag, this could be a much higher quality game than we had before. That could give us another good game to play for a hot minute. And I'm not going to ask you guys to subscribe, but I'm trying to hit 1K subscribers. So if you liked what you saw, just subscribe. If not, then have a fantastic day nonetheless, and peace out.